Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first edition of Wisdom versus Wish, and this is the PGA Championship edition. So, what I want to do here, I'm a big sports fan. Oftentimes, before big events, I like to, I'm rooting for somebody, or I like to think about who's going to win or what team's going to win. So, with the PGA Championship coming up, I was kind of like, well, let me think about it. I got players that I like. I got players that I think are good. So let me do a quick video about it. So just the goal here is pick one player or team, depending on the event. In this case, it's a player because it's golf, it's individual. That my brain and the stats say should have a good chance. Versus the wish side of things is who do I want? Not necessarily a dark horse. It doesn't have to be somebody who shouldn't win. It's just somebody that I would be the happiest if they do win. So the first category for wisdom, my pick is Rory McIlroy. The main reason for this is, if you follow golf at all, he's a big name. So that's never a doubt that he's going to be talked about when it comes to major championships. But one thing I noticed this year, he's number 5 in strokes gained off the tee on the PGA Tour. So that's how well he's driving the ball. When Rory is driving the ball well, he is tough to beat. He is extremely long, extremely straight. And when he gets those drives out there, 300 plus yards in the middle of the fairway, it just opens up the rest of the game for him. So if he keeps that form up, he will be able to go a long way in this tournament. The other thing is, and not a lot of people think about this, the last time that the PGA Championship was played on this golf course, he won. So he is proven to know what it takes to win this tournament on this course, and that can be looked past occasionally, but I think it's an important factor. A couple other comments. He is trending in the right direction. He won under a month ago on the PGA Tour, so he's got that victory under his belt. He's got a new baby. Generally, personal life happiness leads to career success, in his case, golf success. So all things are kind of going in the right direction for Rory right now, and I think just one key is if he gets the putter rolling, he will be tough to beat. He'll just be able to assert his game on this golf course, and he could run away with it if he gets the putter rolling this week. So that's kind of why I think Rory is a smart choice for the win. In the wish category, and this is somebody that I've been a huge fan of since he came on tour, it's Jordan Spieth. And if you've watched Jordan Spieth this year, you'd know that this isn't really going out on a limb. He's very talented, and he has had sort of a comeback year. Went through a slump the past couple of years, and he's been trending in the right direction. He got a win. He won on tour before the Masters, and then at the Masters he came in third. And then he actually didn't play for about a month after the Masters due to various issues that you can look up. But and then he just played last week and got a top 10 at that event in really what was a birdie bonanza. It was kind of just, I think he ended up 17, 18 under par or something, and the winner was like 24 under par. It was just kind of wild, and birdies were flying everywhere. And while that can be his game, it's not where he thrives. He kind of thrives in more of the difficult scenarios, major championship venues where it's tough to make pars, and your scrambling game can kind of bail you out. But he did still do well last week, and it was in windy conditions, and this week will be windy conditions at Kiowa as well. So just something to think about there. Some other things, his putter hasn't been hot of late. He's been having a really good time with his iron play. So if he can get his putter, he's been average, but usually his putter is his weapon. So if he can get that turned around and become a weapon, he could be a factor this week. And then his iron play does seem to be quite solid, and seems like he's got his confidence back on that front. So I think, as I said, the key for Rory is getting that putter together. I think the key for Spieth this week will be getting the ball in the fairway off the tee. historically driving is the weakest part of his game. He drives it decently long, but not, he's above average, but not one of the longest hitters on tour. And then he's not really straight off the tee either. So when you kind of combine those of okay distance and always in the rough, it makes everything else more difficult. If he can get the ball in the fairway off the tee with his decent length, it sets him up really well to be able to attack the course with his iron play. So I think that's his key. At PGA Championships, historically the leaderboard is full of long hitters off the tee. That's why Rory's such a good fit for it. It's kind of why Spieth isn't a great fit for it. It's the one major in his career that he hasn't been able to win yet, so I know he'll obviously be wanting that. Um, so that's just one key. Another one on a funnier note is I really think he's got to wear something other than blue. I don't know if anybody is a fan or has noticed, but he wears blue every day of the week. If you look at his outfits, it's just a different shade or a different style shirt, but it's always blue, and it bugs me so much. I'm just like, man, just wear something different. There's nothing wrong with blue, but not every day. Maybe I don't know. Throw some orange in there. Throw some red, green. Make it interesting, right? So I think if he wears something that isn't blue this week, he will win. If he wears blue every day of the week, I don't know. All bets are off. But so that's my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this. Not supposed to be anything too serious. Just kind of supposed to be fun, and I'll try to do it for various other events that I'm interested in. I think it's just it's fun for me to do, and hopefully it provides some entertainment for you guys watching as well. So see you next time.